In the last few days, the name Blessing Okoro or Blessing CEO has been everywhere in Nigerians' online conversations. What began as a story that drew sympathy has turned into something heavier. The social media personality had earlier announced that she was battling breast cancer and appealed to the public for financial support for treatment. Many Nigerians responded with compassion and sent donations. Later, controversy erupted when questions began to surface about the authenticity of the diagnosis and the medical documents used to support the claim. Investigations and reactions followed as usual. Now, a cancer survivor whose medical report appeared online said the document had been altered and shared without her consent, and the Nigerian Medical Association indicated that the report circulating publicly was originally issued to another patient. The situation escalated further when the Nigerian Cancer Society called for an investigation, warning that false cancer claims used to solicit donations could damage public trust and harm real patients who depend on support and empathy from society. Beyond the outrage on social media, we're curious about what kind of internal place does a person have to be to make decisions like these. Human behavior rarely appears from nowhere. Our choices are usually a reflection of what's happening inside of us. The fears we're carrying, the desperation we're hiding, the emotional storms we have not dealt with. When someone makes a decision that risks public humiliation, legal consequences, and the collapse of their credibility, it is often a sign that it is a sign that something inside that person is already breaking. Not to even mention that she's a parent. Mental wellness is the anchor that holds every other part of our lives together. When a person is not well internally, their judgment begins to bend. Decisions that should feel obviously dangerous start to look like solutions. The mind, when it is overwhelmed, will reach for anything that promises relief in the moment, even if it destroys the future. That is why situations like these should not only trigger anger, they should trigger reflection. We are all walking around carrying emotional burdens we do not understand and do not know how to process. Some bury it in social media attention, some bury it in money, some bury it in silence. Some of us begin to listen to the wrong people. We take too much alcohol, substance abuse, sex, and a whole lot of other negative things. And you find that most times the result is a decision that shocks everyone watching from the outside. This is exactly why services like Shisha Wellness and consultancy exist. We need to talk to someone objective before everything around us collapses publicly. You must talk to someone when you find yourself in that dark mental place where judgment starts slipping and the pressure inside feels heavier than the ability to think clearly. Talking to an expert helps you pause long enough to understand what is happening in your mind before your decisions begin to damage your life, your reputation, and the people around you. When your mind is steady, your decisions follow stability. When your mind is struggling, your decisions begin to mirror that struggle.